Hello, welcome to my loft again. The last time you were here I was calling it the crap room, which now it's not. I've completely organized it and now it's beautiful, so obviously now I have my life together like I was saying in my other video. Speaking of my vlog, I know I was looking super rough, the edit was super rough, and I was like, you know, everything was just kind of all over the place, but you know, that's just the way life's gonna be right now. I just wanted to let you know that I don't really put myself together for the vlogs because I want to be as real as possible, and I'm going to be just kind of like blah if I'm around the house, or if it's at the end of the day, or if it's a million degrees outside, my hair is not going to look great, and you know, I've got 3 babies running around, it's crazy here. But I do spend a little bit more time on that kind of thing for these sit down videos. I thought I would address something that I figured would have people wondering, and that is why I don't shave my armpits. I don't know if you're expecting me to say like for any like feminist reasons. I mean, I guess they could be considered feminist reasons, but that's not really why I am deciding to do this. It all started with my desire to explore why I do things. Anywhere between why do I pluck my eyebrows, why do I wear mascara, why do I shave my legs, why do I dress this way, why do I dress that way, you know, like it was me examining, am I doing this, one, because I want to be doing it, or am I doing it because I feel like I need to be doing it because other people want me to be doing it. I did that experiment, I think I put it in a video one time, of where I wasn't plucking my eyebrows because it was my #1 insecurity at the time, and I wanted to grow them out, but they just, I'll show you, it's just not a, what is it, a socially acceptable eyebrow shape. So that's like my #1 insecurity because it's on my face. But you know, I thought to myself, there's no reason why I want to pluck them except for fear of what other people think. And I like my eyebrows and I like my face, and I want to just like have it be how it is, and like this is what I look like. This, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, this is my face. Why can't my face be okay is kind of the concept. And then, I'm sorry that it's getting darker, I'm trying to catch the last bit of the sunlight, but this is what I look like, this is my face, and that's that. So then it kind of extended to thoughts of why do I shave my body hair, and I already don't always shave my legs. I already was comfortable with letting it grow out a couple days after it's meant to, but if we had to like go and like wear shorts or do something, I have to shave. And I thought, why do I do this? And I was exploring videos online of people who decided to not shave anymore. I know I made a video last year about sustainable ways to shave, and I still stand behind that video, and I still think that if you're gonna shave, definitely the information I have in that video is great. I was already on the path to going more zero waste with my shaving, more sustainable, and just necessity, and it kind of snowballed me into being mindful of like every decision I was making. I was reading a lot about the health benefits of not shaving your armpits. Obviously the hair is there for a reason. Most people say it's just for pheromone reasons, which I can attest to with my husband. And but there's a lot more than that. It's a whole ecosystem. You should do your own research on this. I'm not the best person to explain it, but there's a whole ecosystem going on there. If you grow your hair out, and if you stop using deodorant for a certain amount of time to let it get its own ecosystem, it starts to go through phases where at first it kind of stinks as the hair regulates. So at first, when I started to grow it out, I was repulsed by myself, because you know, the first couple days that it's growing in, it's all prickly, and it kind of, that's when I start noticing a stink, like a smell. It's not necessarily a bad smell, it's just a smell. And so I was like, I don't know if I want to do this, I don't want to be repulsing other people, but I stuck it through like everything I read said to do. Stick it out, let it figure itself out. And you know what? It's crazy. Here's my biggest thing with this, is I was just doing it to explore at first to see why I do things. I don't want to do something just because other people want me to be doing it. And I have no problem with the way my body is outside of other people. So it's like, why am I even doing it at all, you know? So that's why I originally did it. But as I was growing it out, I started to realize the health benefits. I honestly and truly, I don't know how to explain it, I feel more in tune with my body and its cycles. I feel like growing up, I was so worried about odor when it came to this mess, but honestly, I learned through health that the reason that I had any kind of body odor really was because I was really dehydrated. And the reason that I was getting kind of stinky during my armpit detox phase is because I had been using a lot of deodorants with aluminum and bad chemicals, so it was like detoxing all of the buildup in my skin from all of those chemicals. So I switched over to a natural deodorant, I grew my hair out, I had a stinky period for like a few days, and then it's insane. I actually started to really like the hair because surprisingly, it's really soft. That's a fun fact, a couple fun facts for you. It's soft. It's not like prickly and gross. And also, all my life, I've struggled with sweat rings. All of my post-pubescent life, after puberty, all that time, always could not wear t-shirts because I get really bad sweat rings. Now, my armpits are dry, and when I'm sweating and at the end of a long day, I do not stink as badly as I did before. I know I'm not the best person to explain the science of it. I just know that I detoxed my armpits, I drink more water, and I grew it out, and it just feels right. And it's comfortable. As when I move my arms, it's comfortable. The only thing that's uncomfortable is when I go outside and I'm worried that people are going to think I'm really disgusting. But this is like one of the most, I guess, liberating life choices I've made ever. Even though it's not socially acceptable for women to grow their hair out, it's just comfortable and it just makes sense and it just feels right. And I don't really understand why we started to shave it after I've felt what it feels like to have it. I'm still self-conscious about not shaving my legs. In fact, I caved going to the beach last week and I shaved my legs. So it's like one step at a time. I'm sure every hair on every part of your body's hair has a purpose. And I definitely believe in that, but I'm not really sure what the leg hair's purpose is other than to be like kind of an antenna to feel things around you, but I'm always wearing yoga pants, so there's no point for my antenna on my legs. At least that's what I think right now. That opinion might change. And I think that now that I have long hair, it kind of goes with me. Every time I've seen it on other women, I think it's incredibly womanly looking and kind of sexy. See, from the moment that I saw in Leonardo DiCaprio's sketchbook in Titanic, and he had those beautiful French women who are all like this in his sketchbook, and I don't know, I really do think it's sexy, and I feel liberated and I feel free and I feel comfortable. She is not happy. But yeah, who knew that I could wear comfortable clothes and be comfortable in my body and just be free? Who knew I could do that? I sure didn't growing up. I was always like, I was always that girl the boys didn't even want to go anywhere near. Seriously. But now I feel kind of sexy. Sorry I keep looking up there, but I'm worried that the light is like dying. So that's why. I'm not trying to make a statement. In fact, that was the last thing I wanted to do. I don't care about making statements, but it's crazy that it is a statement. If I choose to wear a tank top outside, it becomes a statement. Even though I don't really want to draw attention to myself, that's what's gonna happen, you know? Oh, I know. Oh, baby. So it's like, okay, so yeah, that's it. That's the short video. That's why I don't shave my armpits. I'm sorry if it offends you, if it makes you feel repulsed by me, but like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That's it. Okay. I'll see you guys in another video. And by the way, I'm Janine if we haven't met before, and it is nice to meet you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.